What's up, guys? Back with another one. I'm Ryan, my man George.
What's going on, guys? How y'all living?
Las Vegas coming back at you another unbiased real reaction.
Shout out to our free thinkers.
Yeah, man. That's what we're doing today, man. What we doing?
So we have Pink Floyd.
Yeah,
the
man.
legendary Pink Floyd.
Long overdue.
Big request for quite some time. You guys have definitely been down our throats on this one, man. Legendary band, of course. Are we 100% familiar with Pink Floyd? No. Have we heard a couple songs? Yes. Comfortably Numb and I believe Time are the two songs that we've heard from them. So we know that they're a big deal.
Yeah, man.
And we wanted to get into it. A lot of the requests that were in response to that tweet that we put up were really for "Wish You Were Here" and a few others. But "Wish You Were Here" seemed to be dominating the requests.
Yeah.
And of course, and guys, just so you know, we don't just look at when we put a Twitter post up. We don't just look at Twitter. We look at Twitter. We look at Facebook. You know, the messaging and all that we get on Facebook. You know, the DMs that we get on Instagram. we look at the comment section on YouTube. So it's always sort of a combined sort of look into what people are requesting for. So this one, out of all of our platforms, seemed to be the one. You know what I mean? So we're gonna tackle this one. I don't believe we've heard it, but let's see. Pink Floyd, "Wish You Were Here."
Yep.
So you think you could tell heaven from hell, a smile from a veil? Do you think you could tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts?
Pink Floyd is not exempt from being stopped.
Yeah.
I saw a few comments on Twitter like, you can never stop Pink Floyd. Nah. Everybody gets stopped.
One thing
for reasons that we've discussed.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't need to cut you off.
Yeah.
One thing that I noticed at the beginning when we heard that little sample right there, when the actual groove dropped, it sounded like it was two separate songs to me.
Oh, okay.
It sounded like it sounded like that was an intro from something else, and it kind of went into the song. Sounded a little different to me. Still liked it. I think that's cool. I definitely can tell that this is older. I can definitely hear that this is older.
1975.
Right. Yeah. So I can definitely hear that. But I don't know. What do you think, though, man? So far.
I'm looking at the lyrics, and it says here, so you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain.
Right.
Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail? Right. That's kind of what it said up here at the beginning, and then it said, getting into the second part here, and did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze?
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously the title of the song is "Wish You Were Here," so I'm not sure if it's talking about obviously someone that he wishes were here, someone passed away.
Right.
But to me, it almost sounds like someone who's sort of disoriented with life, right? Because he's asking, can you tell heaven from hell, blue skies from
heroes from ghosts?
Heroes from ghosts,
Yeah.
like someone's maybe under the influence or disoriented in some
seems like you
capacity.
say that all the time. I hate to cut you off.
I think that's like the assumption, you know?
You know, every time we dig into it, like, is this motherfucker hot?
Right, exactly.
Just joking, man. I didn't throw you off.
No, that's cool. But yeah, that tends to be like a comment. But I do think that it sounds like someone that's disoriented, and it sounds like there are people taking advantage of a person to me.
Right.
Yeah, because it says, and did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, right? Who are they?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So is it sort of like an opportunist, sort of someone's coming in someone else's life that he knows that's trying to take advantage of someone in particular? Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I'm getting out of the lyrics. But I'm wondering who this applies to. You know what I mean? When he says "Wish You Were Here," who did he have in mind when this song was created? But so far, so good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Did you exchange a walk-on part in the wall for a lead role in a cage?
interrupted, but this music just has sort of a comforting quality about it,
Yeah,
right?
it does. It does.
It just feels like this song, this could be like the backdrop for every coming of age story.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, following a kid in the 70s from the age of 8 until an adult, right? Something that could have been played in Forrest Gump during the 70s time period.
Yep.
It just seems appropriate for a coming of
comforting.
age. Yeah.
Super comforting. Yeah.
Absolutely.
How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. But how we found the same old fears. Wish you were here.
Yeah, man, I hate to stop it right there, man. I know it's getting right back into the groove, but man, this is kind of really not only emotional, you know, it invokes kind of an emotional response for me, this song. Like it kind of Wonder Years-ish, and also inspirational, right? You know, we're two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, right? Year after year, we're kind of running the same old rat race, right? You know, we're all kind of lost in this thing we call life, you know. I think it's kind of something that we can all relate to. And it kind of, I can see myself having a hard day. Man, let me throw this on. You know what I mean? Having a hard day at work or whatever the case may be, and get some kind of motivation out of it, you know?
It is interesting, right? It's, you know, sometimes when there's songs that reference someone not being here or someone passing, it's hard for me to go back to those songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some people, they listen to those songs and it gives them comfort, and sometimes, like, I stay away from those songs because it reminds me of the person not being here.
Absolutely.
But this song actually does that. It does the former for me. It does put me in the sort of a comforting mind state to reflect on someone that I miss, but it doesn't depress me.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
Like, I remember someone like my grandmother, for instance, rest in peace, grandma, and I don't feel sad
right when you listen to this.
to this. It makes me reflect on the good times and the, you know, some of the positive moments, of course, that I had with her. You
and
know
celebrating
what I mean?
life. Yeah, celebrating life. And you know what? That's a great point that you make, because you know what song does that for me that I can't listen to over and over. It's a great song, so don't crucify me in the comments. But that Aerosmith, I don't wanna hold. You know what I'm saying? Close my eyes. Yeah, that Armageddon from the Armageddon soundtrack. That song is beautiful, but golly, man, every time I hear that song,
Pulls on your heart.
Yeah, golly, and I think about that scene when they were in space. He's like, "No, I love you." You know, whispers him the thing. Don't have to get all of those. That shit was crazy though. That shit was crazy. That scene. Every time I hear that song, I think about. I think about that scene. Dude, like, golly, shit. Woo! But anyway. Yeah. Awesome. I totally feel you on that though.
Yeah, man. All right, let's get back to it.
It's cool.
It is. It's cool. It just feels good.
Yeah.
You know.
This groove is just so comforting, man. I kind of feel like I have this image of my mother, like, holding me, coddling me after, you know, I came home from school or something bad happened. Like, Mom, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like that, give you that, it's gonna be all right speech.
That's
you know what I mean? It's gonna be all right. The sun's gonna come out tomorrow. That's kind of the vibe that I get from this, you know?
You know what I find interesting about this song? Objectively, there's really not much to it. Right? His vocals are, it's not like he's just blowing me away vocally.
Yeah.
Right?
I get it. Yep.
And it's not like, you know, the instrumentation is blowing me away either necessarily. But why am I so drawn to it?
What is it?
Because it's all feeling.
Exactly.
That's why.
Yep.
It just pulls at your heartstrings. And there's something about the way this was written and how he's singing it that feels authentic. It feels real. And I just think a lot of times, man, like that's what I don't see in music. I see people play instruments very well. I mean, the vast majority of the people we listen to, whether they're underground, whether they're mainstream, whether they're sort of at the mid-range point, they at this point in 2018, most people could really play guitar very well, or bassist, or drums very well. You know what I mean? But people are missing.
And what's gonna separate you?
Right.
Yeah, I got you.
They're missing the feeling. They're missing playing music that can really evoke emotion and
Yep.
feeling, right? And that's not easy to do. That's why there's only a few artists in the history of music that have been able to do that and been able to be successful for long periods of time. And I think that might be the magic of Pink Floyd, is the feeling in their music. So
Makes sense. That's good. That's good outlook, man. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
man.
that. Yeah,
You know.
it's true.
let's finish it up.
I'm surprised.
It's great. But this was a very comforting song, man, and not, you know, it was interesting. It makes you reflect on someone that is no longer in your life,
Yep.
or, you know, people who are no longer in your life. But it doesn't give you the feeling of sort of sadness either. You know
That's
what I
true.
mean?
That's true. Yeah.
At least not me. I don't feel sad.
Little bit,
Yeah, a little bit,
but it's more
bittersweet, but more sweet than bitter, right?
Yeah, it's more uplifting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I thought this was well written as well, and
I thought so too.
I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I definitely do. Playlist, maybe for me. I could possibly go back to this one playlist wise, but shout out to Pink Floyd, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think you pretty much hit everything right on the head. I like the groove, that boom, but after about hearing that for about 2 or 3 minutes, I'm kind of like, I think I wish it was some more to it. Me personally.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's gonna make the playlist for me, but I do dig the song. I think the song is good. I think the lyricism is great. I think what he's saying, and it makes you think, evokes emotion, and it stimulates conversation, which is what I always love. If we can sit there and talk about it, you're doing something right.
That's
so
right.
that's one of the legends that
There's
ever do
substance
it.
there.
Yeah, one of the legends that ever do it, man. You can't really hate on that. You really can't. So,
Absolutely. Shout out to Pink Floyd. Shout out to everyone who
Yeah.
requested that joint.
Yeah, man.
So that's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Las Vegas, George Ryan.
We out.